Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. You may be wondering, why are we recording this video at 9:16 a.m. before market open? Well, the reason is because I don't think much is going to be said, and I'd rather get this information out to the people as soon as possible. Who are the people? You guys are the people. All right, one big happy community here. So yeah, guys, as you see, I have introduced Bollinger Bands into my analysis. So this is the introduction to these Bollinger Bands. We'll call them the BBs here on the channel. And I just want to point out what I saw this morning. I decided to give them a shot, and I was like, holy crap, actually, this is kind of the perfect time to be doing these. And so here I pointed out, I think this is the last 11 occurrences of the Bollinger Bands, price closing outside of the upper Bollinger Band. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 10, 11. All right, there we go. As you see, all of them produce pullbacks. You do have these taps of the Bollinger Bands that also did produce pullbacks. I did not include those, but there were plenty of those that also produced these pullbacks. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, and then we're going to also point out you do have this pretty large bearish divergence going on here on the daily RSI, which is something that I was paying attention to. I think I mentioned it in a previous video, but we do come over here to QQQ, and now I want to point out that we literally have price opening above the upper Bollinger Band and then also closing above it. And that also happened right into resistance. Now, I did point out in yesterday's video, this isn't going to be strong resistance, but it is going to be a level that price is probably going to want to interact with instead of just busting through. But again, the next strong resistance is going to be the supply zone up here at 389 to 390. Can price keep going from here? Yes. Do I think it's likely without a pullback? No, not at all. I really do not. I am personally looking for price to come back over here on SPY and come back to backtest 444, the breakout point. And then also fill the gap at 442.97. QQQ, I am looking for a retest of this 370, 373 range that we broke, or not range, zone that we broke out of over here, which was the high here at 373. And this is where price started stalling out. You have all these, you clearly could see this is where sell orders were. That's why we have the wicks above there. So that is where I'm looking for price to come back and retest, and maybe even this 368. Now, you may be wondering, why do we have green arrows? These green arrows are the times that you had price literally open up above the upper Bollinger Band and then also close outside of it. So one of these produced a $7 pullback over the next trading session. No, this is 6, but let me just get in on there. All right, just like that. You had a $7 pullback there, and you come over here, and we actually had a, what is this? A $15 pullback over the following 6 trading sessions. $16 right there, 16, 17 bucks. And how many times have we seen these Bollinger Bands cause a pullback when price closed above? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All of these led to pullbacks. You had 2 occurrences, I believe, where you had gone up the next day, which was, you had a pullback there, right here, all right? So you had this occurrence right here where you didn't get an immediate pullback, you went up the following day, and then you started your pullback. You had this occurrence over here, and when you did get these, you had a $12 pullback after that occurrence right there, and then you had you went up right there to five bucks there, and then you fell about $2. But from the following trading session there, you fell down $6. Now, I do personally think it's going to be a decent sized pullback, since we do have this bearish divergence here on the daily RSI, and you have the same condition as these other green arrows, which is price opened up above and closed above there. So I do think a decent sized pullback is going to happen. I think a point of interest is going to be these breakout levels and gap fills over here on SPY and QQQ. That is what I am watching there. IWM, I want to point out that IWM also has left behind a gap over here, and it actually did the same thing. Now, I didn't point out with arrows, but you can see right here, you opened above, closed above, all right? From that, over the following 3 trading sessions, 3 trading sessions, you had a $3 pullback there. We have one over here, all right? This led over the following 6 trading sessions. You had a $10 pullback there. Same thing right here, all right? Yes, you went a little higher, and I'm not saying that can't happen. I'm going to point out levels that I'm going to be watching on upside here, but I do think pullback is very likely from here. And that's why I'm going to record this video now and put this out like right around market open, because yeah, I don't think much is going to change during the day. And guys, if you wonder why sometimes I put videos out like earlier, sometimes I got stuff to do. Sometimes it's just this situation right here where I'm like, okay, this chart is, it's pretty clear to me what's going on here and what is very likely coming. So we might as well just get the video over with, and you know, people could take advantage early. Now, we're going to come back over here to QQQ, and I'm going to point out upside levels, all right? Like I said, 389 to 390. You're already above the 0.786 fib. You're at this resistance right here. So, like, hey, that's a $10 move. I don't think that $10 move is happening without that pullback. I strongly believe that. And well, I think that. It's not a belief. Anything can happen. That's what I believe. The market is irrational, all right? And you might as well not think you know what's coming next. Might as well just follow the price action. That is what we've been doing here on the channel. And yeah, I know it's a little short term, but straight up, things change on a daily basis, guys. And that's why we do these daily updates. Over here on SPY, upside level, 451.60. That is right on the 0.786 fib right here. And the upside next supply zone is going to be 457 all the way up to 462. Do I think that's on the table? Yes, I think it's on the table. But again, I think you are going to begin that pullback. It would make perfect sense to me to go something like this, all right, or it's deeper. I have no idea. Maybe you come down here, you double bottom. I'm gonna be honest though, if you're a bull, you don't want to see price come back down to this level right here, because then you risk something like this, all right? Then you risk testing this again, and maybe boom, we find a massive range that we're in, or we just start break it down, all right? But yeah, well, I think we do have signs here that we are going to be seeing a decent sized pullback. And with that being, oh, banks did end up beating. So that is something to note. So maybe sentiment starts out bullish, but don't be surprised if you see an intraday reversal. I don't know if you guys hear that thunder going on last night that woke me up. It was like 2 a.m. Things were going crazy. But yeah, with that being said, check out the links down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video and you're finding value in our content. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.